Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for mid-April. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Gemini, I am primarily a love reader. That is what I'm going to focus on, but we will address whatever pops up. I'm going to freestyle this, starting off with a couple of oracle cards, and towards the end I will pull a few cards from the universe just to connect the dots. Alrighty, we have peach selenite, insight, universal chakra. I'm going to have to refer to the book. This is a new deck for me. But let's see what we have for your astrology cards. Oop, that went flying. It's really warm in here, so I switched on the air conditioning. I need to change the swing. And we have yang, proactivity, expression, doing and forward motion. Interesting. Alright, so it says, the universal chakra is located towards the edge of your upper auric field and is represented by a golden glowing star. It connects you to the universal flow of energy. Think of it as your own personal gatekeeper to the knowledge of the infinite cosmos. I am getting High Priestess energy, and it's funny how it's been a collective theme. It's been showing up all over the place. But with yang energy, it's funny this showed up again because Mars, which is yang energy, was in your sign for an extended period of time, for almost 8 months, which is unusual for a fast-moving planet like Mars. It is finally in Cancer, but thanks to its retrograde motion, I feel like you may have felt this fire bubbling up within you. Could be good fire, could be bad fire, right? It could be anger, but at the same time it could be passion and inspiration, this need and this yearning to do something. But with insight, I feel like this wasn't it was directed in the correct way. This passion and this drive and this energy, vitality was directed in the correct way, and you had a blueprint that you wanted to follow. You were following your intuition, you knew the plan, you knew what you wanted to do, and you took, well, action towards it. There was momentum. There could have been travel involved for some of you, but I will have to pull the tarot to correlate these. Now, I just got back from Italy and I got these beautiful handmade leather cards. It's just the major arcana, but I thought I'll get the overarching themes. Oh, nice. We have the Magician. How beautiful is that? Yeah, all right. This is creation. This is that proactivity. This is doing. It is a form of motion. This is mercurial energy. Which is interesting again because Mercury has just entered shadow and is ready to go retrograde on the 21st of April. You are creating something based on ancestral wisdom. Even if it's not ancestral, it is wisdom that you have gained in this lifetime that is helping you conduct yourself in a certain way. You could have gone really deep, Gemini. You are mercurial in nature. That is your ruling planet. So your mind moves a mile a minute. But there is a difference between your mind and your intuition. Your intuition is way deeper. That insight doesn't stem from facts and figures and logic. It stems from your solar plexus or even your sacral. It stems from your gut. Your gut has been telling you something, and it's time you listen to it, Gemini. There is a forward movement of some kind that wants to happen here, and you know how they say strike while the iron is hot? Well, the iron is hot. Whoop! Cards really want to talk for you. Alright, let's see. We have 2 pages. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Reflection, diligence, reflection, diligence. That's unusual. I have never noticed this before. None of the keywords in these cards ever match exactly. But they do here. That's very, very strange. But very interesting as well. Reflection. is that insight, right? Going within, going back for some of you, thinking back. The diligence is the willpower. It's that 9 of Wands energy, wanting to move forward, wanting to progress. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you've been doing a whole lot of learning. You've been teaching yourself something. For some of you, this could be literally, this could be higher education, this could be teaching yourself a new language, it could be learning more about yourself, your own archetype. And with the Page of Swords, this is curiosity for me. This is the opening up of the third eye and wanting to understand life, wanting to understand yourself, wanting to understand your relationships. And from that understanding, taking action. And then we have the Sun, positivity and abundance, Leo energy. I see the Sun here as well. There's an illumination happening here, Gemini. I can't put my finger on it. It's almost like some really harsh lessons were learned right here. And now that you've graduated, it's like the world is your oyster. You have this boundless energy and this boundless potential to create the life of your dreams with the Magician. This is not the time for you to sit and mull anymore. You've mulled enough. It's time to move forward. Eight of Swords, overcoming fears and self-entrapment. Feel like you were stuck. You were stuck in something. You were ruminating and mulling over and over and over again, and I feel like you were sick of it. And you've been taking baby steps to get out of this and create a new reality for yourself. Forward motion, Yang. The High Priestess, it's been showing up a lot. I told you I'm getting High Priestess energy. What's happening in Pisces? Give me a minute. Let me check my Venus in Taurus sextiled Neptune in Pisces on the 7th. So that energy has passed. Saturn is in Pisces, duh. Yeah, Saturn is in Pisces. That's a major transit. So a lot of those lessons that I've been talking about are going to be learned now up till 2026 and they're all spiritual lessons, mind you, because Saturn is the great disciplinarian. Saturn is the principal, right? Saturn teaches us things, and Pisces is the most spiritual sign of the zodiac. It is the 12th house. It is things that are hidden, things that are happening backstage. Those lessons are your fuel. I don't know how, I don't know why, but those spiritual lessons are your fuel to create something absolutely magical. Illumination and knowledge. Reflection and diligence. Positivity and abundance. Five of Swords, resentment and competition. This is what you went through. There was a sense of short-sightedness in whatever this was for you, Gemini. I feel like it was a day-to-day. There wasn't any long-term potential if this is a relationship for you. You couldn't see past next week. You couldn't make plans for the future, pardon me. That's what the Magician does. The Magician makes plans. That's what Yang energy is. It's about making plans and seeing them through. But with the Five of Swords, I feel like you couldn't. It's almost like you're on cruise control, right? And you want to have this beautiful drive on this beautiful highway, but there are a million speed bumps. And you just can't. Another analogy that I can think of is, again, you're on a long drive, but it is foggy. It is so foggy, you can't see past your nose. And that can be disconcerting. With Pluto in Aquarius, that is the energy of a visionary. That's a generational transit, right? Pluto moves every 2 decades, give or take a few years. So your plans for the future, I feel like they were muddy, they were unclear because of whoever it is that you were dealing with. I see a detachment now. If not a detachment, I see more of an attachment with yourself, understanding yourself and not letting somebody else dilute your energy. Does that make sense? If somebody else is preventing you from planning your future, you plan your own and see how they fit into it, not the other way around. If they fit into it, great. If not, this is what you want. This is what you're moving towards regardless. Positivity and abundance. And if there are any speed bumps, you're clearing them out. Plain and simple. You've done too much work to let anybody else control the outcome of your reality. Exactly. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. The Chariot, direction and willpower. Nobody can stop you. You are, oh my goodness. You're on fire, Gemini. This is Cancer energy. Mars is in Cancer. This is what has been stopping you. The Devil energy, Capricorn energy, dependence, materialism, confusion, setbacks. These are those speed bumps. The 10 of Wands, you've been carrying a burden, responsibility, challenges. The 9 of Swords, look at all this. Conflict, anguish, frustration, opposition. And there it is. Independence, achievement. Karmic lessons, only upwards. I can go on and on. You're done. Wow. You want to run away from this. You are creating your own reality and planning your own future regardless of the variables in your life, Gemini. Very unusual reading, but I absolutely love it. It's like you're not brushing things under the rug anymore. I'm looking at that carpet. The Chariot always shows two horses representing light and dark that need to be balanced so that the Emperor who rides the chariot can go in one direction towards victory, towards success. Right? The light and the shadow are variables, but once they are integrated, they become a constant. Does that make sense? You are integrating variables and realizing that the only true constant in your life is you, because you would never betray you, you would never abandon you. You know what I mean? This is that determination, because there are no speed bumps anymore. It's your own personal highway to success, to happiness, to abundance, to positivity. If there was any codependency, Gemini, you're getting rid of it. Wow, what a beautiful reading. Powerful, very powerful reading. Page of Pentacles, right on top of the Page of Pentacles. The universe is repeating itself. There's a lesson here. There's a lesson here that needs to be learned, and you need to be curious enough to learn it, to understand it. And that lesson is to put your oxygen mask on before helping other people. The Queen of Pentacles is the queen of self-nourishment. Again, no gender in tarot. Putting yourself first. You can't make this up. The horses. The light and the shadow. The shadow and the light. Oh my God. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I am getting goosebumps, and how. What a powerful reading. There's nothing stopping you, Gemini. Not anymore. You have successfully vanquished that shadow, that evil, whatever that dark cloud was over your head. You're letting the sun shine through because you've realized life is too precious to waste a single moment. Yang, That's why you're moving forward. You're so sure of yourself. As you should be. Because you've been through so much. Did you see the bottom of the deck? That was a whole lot of pain. That was a whole lot of everything, my friend. My heart goes out to you. If this is your reading, that was not easy energy to deal with, but you dealt with it. And you came out blossoming, shining. The Seven of Swords. And I'm getting something really funny. You're sneaking away. You're not being melodramatic about it. You are just sneaking away. Out the back door. That I don't have time for this BS, bye. You're not even saying bye. You're just walking away. Gemini has left the building. I'm getting at one more. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it was too much to deal with. Too much to deal with. And the Seven of Wands. Blocking. Blocking energies that don't serve your highest good. And moving full steam ahead. Ace of Pentacles. Creating new beginnings for yourself. The Ace to the Ten of Pentacles. You're prioritizing long term. This is not short-sightedness. The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new offer that is granted by the universe that, well, Gemini, this is a seed. You need to plant it. You need to water it. You need to fertilize it. And eventually, if you do all of those steps correctly, it's going to grow into a big old oak that's going to protect you for the rest of your life. It's going to shade you for the rest of your life. A brand new opportunity is incoming. But it's only going to come in once you stay in this beautiful energy. I don't want you going back to the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, where you feel like you have to constantly protect yourself. You need to clear your energy field. So you're not in self-preservation mode all the time. You know what I mean? You are powerful. Much more than you realize, Gemini. Hang on a minute. Oh, I just realized something. Venus entered Gemini on the 11th. No wonder. Not only are you incredibly magnetic at this time, you are incredibly powerful. Venus is a powerful planet. Make the most of it. Alright? That was it, Gemini. Beautiful reading. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.